living in holiness and with a sense of mission to bring all people to the love of Christ. Dear brothers and sisters, filtration is a process by which any material is passed through a certain device to remove unwanted elements in it. Filtration happens every day around the world. It occurs both in nature and in engineered systems. For example, in many living bodies, including humans, renal filtration removes wastes from the blood. In water treatment and sewage treatment, undesirable elements are removed by absorption in a filter medium. Every filtration has three basic components. The first one is the feed, that is the original material with the presence of unwanted elements. The second, the filter, that is the mechanism, device that does the cleansing. And the third one is the filtrate, that is the matter that comes after the process. Dear friends, philosophically speaking, the feed represents the thesis, which is the initial idea or proposition. The filter represents the antithesis, which challenges and critiques the thesis, allowing for a refinement of the idea. The filtrate represents the synthesis, which is the resulting idea that emerges after the thesis and antithesis have been reconciled. Just as the dialectical process of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis aims to refine and deepen our understanding of an idea or concept, so also the filtration process removes wastes, impurities, and produces a refined output. Are we willing to allow the feed of our lives to encounter the filter so that we can emerge as pure and holy filtrate? The gospel of the day is this exhortation of the Lord to all who seek to follow Him. Jesus says, "Whoever comes to me and does not hate his father and mother, wife and children, brothers and sisters, yes, even life itself, cannot be my disciple. Whoever does not carry the cross and follow me cannot be my disciple." The gospel begins with the statement that great multitudes accompanied Jesus. The multitude, crowds of people, probably had various intentions of following Jesus. First, some to receive healing and be touched by Him. Luke 6:19. Second, some to hear the good news and follow Him. Luke 5:11. Third, some to simply eat the bread, food that the Lord provided. Luke 9:17. Fourth, some to satisfy their curiosity and fascination. Luke 4:22. And fifth, some to question who He was and what was His motive. Luke 7:18-19. Whatever be the intention of the crowds, the Lord was crystal clear in whom He wanted as His followers. First, to those who give the highest priority in life to the Lord. Second, those who would take up the cross. Third, those who are willing to give up everything for the sake of the Lord. Towards this end, Jesus cites two parables which would make every disciple of Jesus question their authenticity of following Him. The first one is the parable of the one desiring to build the tower. Are we willing to count how much it will cost us to follow? Second, the parable of the king who wanted to wage war. Are we willing to calculate the risks that are involved to follow Jesus? This is a serious challenge that is placed before all Christians who profess to follow Christ, and also to all those who are in ministry, seek to attract disciples for Christ. Dear friends, let us ask ourselves how we counted the cost and calculated the risks to know that following Jesus means one, not to simply run behind miracles and wonders, rather also involves living as Jesus did in poverty, obedience, and purity of heart. Second, not just having a Christian name and fulfilling basic duties, but also implies to give the highest priority to the Lord and His kingdom values in all what we do. Third, not merely reciting prayers and raising hymns of praise, but also infers at reaching out to the poor and needy in self-giving and doing everything for the glory of God. Dear friends, a filtration process is a must for every follower of Christ. All of us surely have our own weaknesses, tendencies to be attracted to worldly ways. We very often even have the goodwill to truly follow Jesus. However, because of lack of strong motivation, ignorance, and lack of people who can guide us, various discouraging and deterring incidents and scandals, we fail to truly follow Jesus. Therefore, we, the field, the thesis, need to offer our lives to Jesus and allow ourselves to pass through our crucified Lord, who is our filter, the antithesis. He will cleanse us to make us pure. He will strengthen us with proper motivation. He will nourish us with passion and courage to be bold and faithful. And thus we will be able to live as the proper filtrate, the synthesis, a disciple of Christ. So, living in holiness and with a sense of mission to bring all people to the love of Christ, are we willing to be filtered? May God bless us.